Hey, welcome back to another one of my video. As you see the title here, we're talking about the dark truth about YouTube they'll never tell you about. Let me go ahead and check my audio just to make sure everything is fine. Welcome. Appreciate you for being here. Happy Saturday, by the way. I know time is moving by so fast. But let's talk about this real quick. I have 1 hour. Y'all know me already. I don't go for too long. Simply because I can't go for long. But let's talk about it. The dark truth that they'll never tell you about. So for those who just hop in, go ahead for me and double tap as you're coming in. We're gonna go for 1 hour. I'm one of them that like to speak on YouTube. When it comes down to YouTube, I've been on YouTube for quite a while. So when you know me already, we're gonna talk about it because transparency is everything. And I'm telling you my experience as it relates to YouTube, being on YouTube for so long. We had Derek in the building. Hi Derek, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. This is, let me see what's going on here. It looks a little bit different here on, I'm using my iPad, by the way, to go live. So the comments aren't really, we got Fiona as well. You know what? Let me try to see if I can do it from here. So to make it much easier on my side. Okay. So we're going to talk about the dark truth that they'll never tell you when it comes down to YouTube as a creator. By the way, I just love to say, I love YouTube, okay? But a lot of times we have creators, UGC creators, we have a lot of different type of creators, and you know, they'll come up here and they'll tell you a lot about YouTube, the highlights, how much money they're making, they'll show you the check, they'll show you all these other great things, they'll show you the equipment, the list goes on and on. They'll show you all the glitz and glam as it relates to YouTube. But today I want to tell you the dark side, the truth, what they'll never tell you, because YouTube is not for the weak. Let me just say that it's not for the weak. YouTube is not for everyone also, okay? Just for click. When you say just for click, Fiona, let me see, it's really different here. Saturday. Yes. So, you know, there's a lot of fluff out here, right? But again, there is good side and there is bad side. The good side we're going to say is...
Hey, hi, how are you?
Okay, so we're good here.
Welcome to this
The,
live.
the good side is where we talk about, yes, we make money. We have tea time. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Oh my God, let me see if I could hold on y'all, because hold on. Hold on y'all. For those who just hop in, go ahead for me and double tap. Am I clear to you? I want to know that make sure that I'm clear. Like my audio. I'm using my iPad, by the way. So let's talk about it. The dark side. People just talk about the good side just for you to fall for the yes, exactly. You get it. You get it, Fiona. That is so true. And I want to talk about the dark side. I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to say anything negative about YouTube, because I use the platform and I use it in such a positive way. Hey, Miss Hartley, thank you for being here. Yes, your audio is clear. Okay, awesome. Yes. So for me, I use YouTube in two positive. Well, I have a couple channels, but we're going to talk about the ones that are that I use for when I first started my 13 years journey as a creator. I didn't really know what I was doing. First thing, it's always welcome. Absolutely. I didn't know what I was doing, so I was kind of all over the place, right? And that's expected of every single one of you who just started your channel. If you're brand new to YouTube, that is going to happen. That is normal. No one is beating you. No one is going to, well, let me say beating you. No one is going to criticize you, so to speak, you know, because you're new, you're discovering, right? Um, but along the way that, right, while you're discovering, you must have one end goal. What is the end goal of your channel, right? And for me, I wasted some time, even though I made a couple thousands on the first channel, and that it was because I was speaking, one, it was educational, two, it was about technology. At the time, technology was booming. Three, I just started college. I was 30 at the time when I went back to college with three kids. Life was hard. It was tough for me. It was challenging for me, and so I felt like it was intriguing to my viewers or consumers at the time. So that blew me up pretty quickly. Even though the older videos, I was just doing nonsense, pure nonsense. I was, you know, doing a little family thing here and there, but I would just talk about many different things. But anyway, what I have realized was that the algorithm placed me in a category based on one video. And since then, I got it. It synced in here. It's like my SD card in the brain was like, okay, you know what? If you were talking all type of mess and this one video got micro viral, then this is where you need to go. So then I stood there for a minute. I continued my content. I spoke a lot on IT, career, those type of things, going to college with three kids, stuff like that. It was really intriguing to my viewers at the time. SD card in the brain. You know what I mean, right? Like the information, I just be locking it in, and yeah. So long story short, my 13 years with that first channel was somewhat, it was a learning experience, and I'm thankful for it. The great news was, for me, I knew that I could create other channel and replicate the same results, but it wouldn't take me this long because I felt like I've learned from the first channel. So pretty quickly I was able to monetize those other ones, even though sometimes your life changes, right? And when your life changes, sometimes you gotta just pivot. Those other channel is like I wasn't feeling it anymore, so then I dropped it. So I had that, I was doing that after a while until I said to myself, okay, well, no, you need an evergreen. And then it started to register in my brain, like, okay, if you really want to make true money with YouTube, you got to find something that, one, you're passionate about, two, you got to find something that could keep you going, and it has to be evergreen. So that was the lightning bulb for me, and I decided to take it and run with it. Okay, so let me try to get to the dark side now. I want to tell you the good and the bad and my experience in between them. Okay, that's the whole point of this video here. You know, this iPad is a little bit, I can't see the comments. It's so mini. Let me see. It's so strange here. Okay, let me just do it. Let me check some of these comments really quick. So, transfer is always welcome. I still don't know, but I am learning from so many other creators. It's definitely a journey of discovering what works the best for individual. Absolutely, heartily happy. Yes, it's true. Fiona said, I'm brand new as well, and I'm nervous about it, but I'm putting myself out there as authentic. Yes, absolutely. You should. You should. That's the card in the brain. Okay, so let me just go now. Let's talk about the. Hey Sophia, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. For those who just hop in, I would love for you to double tap so YouTube could push out this video. We're talking about the ugly side of YouTube, but I wanted to know, you know, I feel like I have to balance things out. I wanted to tell you my fair share of good experience, but I also want to tell you the ugly side, the truth about it. So you can be, one, realistic, two, don't limit yourself, and three, you know, you got to practice faith with YouTube. That's all I'm gonna say to you. You gotta practice faith, because let me tell you the ugly side now. And I made sure I don't want to be all over the place, so I wrote them down because I want to go through them one by one. right? Because again, I said YouTube, they'll tell you all the highlights, but they won't tell you that side that you have to look out for. And let me tell you, when we bring awareness to each other, it does give us a level of consciousness so that you're able to push through no matter what. Does that make sense? If you agree with me, type me a 1 in the chat. Okay, so first let me just say, YouTube is not for the weak. It's not for the weak. Okay? People think that it's easy, but YouTube is not easy. Because a lot of times we tend to compare ourselves with others. And that's the hard truth about YouTube. We consistently compare ourselves with others. And subconsciously, it messes something here. For some reason, it doesn't make you productive because you keep comparing yourself and you feel like, okay, well, if you started out with this person and this person got 1,000 and you only have 300 or 400 subscribers, you start to doubt yourself and you tell yourself that you can't do it and you're doing something wrong, or you want to do it this way, and you're starting to have all these problems. Not knowing all you need to do is just to simply focus on you and just create your video. Let me go ahead and read some of these comments here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. For those who just hop in, go ahead for me and double tap so YouTube could push out this video. I would love for you to can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Hold on. One second, y'all. Okay, are you able to hear me? Let me know if you're able to hear me. Please check in with me, y'all. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm so sorry. I had a call coming in, so I had to text to, let me know if you can hear me now. Yes? Okay, my apology on that. Okay, so where I was talking about YouTube is not for the weak. That's the ugly side on YouTube. Another thing, YouTube will cause you to have self-doubt. Let me say that again. And sometimes I promise not to be redundant, but I like to repeat things. I don't know, because I'm like in the school system, maybe because I have kids. Sometimes when I speak stuff, I like to say it twice. So forgive me. But when I say it, I just wanted to register. YouTube would cause you to have self-doubt. One, when you post your videos and you're not getting enough views, it messes with your mind. Your views, more than likely, I think it's a hit and miss. That's true too. It could be the hit and miss. But YouTube will cause you to have self-doubt because when you're not seeing enough views, when people aren't liking your videos, when people aren't commenting on your video, you feel deeply that you're not good. Your content is no good. Right? You feel like your video is not good. You feel like your deliverable is not good. You feel like your messaging is not good. You feel like the structuring of your videos is not good, but that's not it. You feel yes, but that's not it. It's not it. I'm going to tell you why. It's not that you're not good. I promise you that's not the problem. Who we have this morning? We have a troll up here. Oh my God, you look just like Big Trick. How are you? Thanks for being here. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. When you decide that you're not good enough, all it's gonna do for you is gonna break your okay, nice to know. Sometimes we have them up here. So, but it's okay. It's okay. I understand, but sometimes we have them up here. When you start to have a lot of self-doubt, it's gonna kill your productivity. It's gonna make you not want to create content. It's gonna kill your thought process, and with your ideas for your channel is gonna kill your growth. Therefore, you don't want to feel that way. And let me tell you why you're gonna have self-doubt. Here's the thing, YouTube is a library. And people don't understand it just because you're watching a video. They don't understand that at some point you have to build up in the algorithm. That's what this simply means. It's not about the self-doubt. You've got to put in some work on the back end. Right? So even though when you create your videos and you title them, you got to give it some time. That's the ugly side of YouTube. You've got to put in the work. While some people may just post one video and it go viral, sometimes we don't even know the truth behind them. Because oftentimes you have creators that have more than one channel. They have 3 or 4 channels, right? They have 3 and 4 channels, and guess what happened? You don't even know the back end of their story. So now they create a new channel and post one video, and you saw one video went viral, not even knowing that they have got leverage. Because all they have to do is just to use their main page and say, listen, I'm about to create a new channel and I need y'all support. And boom, once they post that one video with the new channel inside of their old or grandfather in channel, right? When I say grandfather in, meaning the old channel that they perhaps had maybe 100,000 or 1 million subscribers. They post one video over there in their community, and boom, that one video get thousands of views. And before you know it, guess what happened? They have 50 and 100, 1,000 subscribers. So what I'm saying is, you can't compare. Don't look at what people got. Don't look at people's numbers because they aren't truthful. A lot of times you got to build up in the algorithm first. It takes time. People don't tell you the truth, how they grew. They're not doing that. They lie a lot. I've seen this so many times. So when you see one video or 3 videos on one channel blew up out of nowhere, it doesn't mean they got magic. It simply means they had other channels that was open. They got leverage over there. And so all they had to do is to say, boom, I need y'all support. And guess what? People gonna run it up. So again, my friend, do not compare yourself with others. The self-doubt is gonna come. And it's natural to have self-doubt, especially in the beginning. Why? Because fear presents itself. And guess what? We got to learn how to kick fear in the face. Kick it in the face, right? We've got to learn to kick fear in the face, right? So here's what I'm going to say. It's natural to have self-doubt, but you've got to keep going. Let me check some of these comments. Hold on, y'all. We got Stash Cash in the building. Hey, Stash, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Okay, yes. So we want to make sure we can control self-doubt. Let's control it. How do we control self-doubt? Well, it simply means just keep creating. Just keep creating. Whether you're getting 0, 1, 10, 20, just keep creating. Because YouTube is like this. The more you build and upload, you're starting to create this knowledge base. Different titles, it's all in the same niche, different titles, and guess what? Over time, you're going to start to see it pick up. I've seen this for myself, and I'm not a big creator, but I have experience in this, and I have a few channels, and I did the same concept, the same principle. I just do the same thing over and over, and it's working. Another dark truth: YouTube is slow growth. Slow growth. All right? It just takes some time because the algorithm, they don't know you. And the algorithm is simply audience. That's what that is. It's your audience. So it's going to come with some slow growth. Let's see here. Big Trick says, okay, I have a real question. I am from, hold on, let me see here. I'm becoming a content creator about living in the ghetto. How can I separate entertainment from reality without getting caught up by it? That's a good question. When you say separate entertainment from reality, like what kind of entertainment you're referring to, Big Trick? What kind of, you can just let me know what type of entertainment you're referring to. Feds? Oh, okay. Can anyone help him out with that? That's a great question. I mean, I feel like you still have to niche down and control what you're putting out. Because another thing too, when we put our information out here, Big Trick, listen, we can't delete it. Even though you think the information is deleted, it's not deleted. It's stored somewhere in a cloud. And it still could be used against you depending. Okay, so that also we have to be careful. You're welcome, Fiona. So, I mean, you can talk about your reality, but you don't have to say anything that's going to get you in trouble now. Because some things are just censored. You know what I mean? So, although you want to make real connections, speaking with your audience, finding the right people, certain things you may just have to keep. I wouldn't say to bring everything out here. And I've seen other people do it, Big Trick. Like, they'll talk about stuff but not go too much in depth. So, you got to know how to differentiate both. Be careful what you put out here. Think about the future. Absolutely. So I also talked about that too. The things that we put out here, like, okay, so there's these two creators, and I spoke on that maybe last week, but I didn't disclose your names, but I did on my other channel, right? And I was talking about these two creators that I absolutely love. I've been watching them for a while. One is a male, one is a female. And after a while, right, the world got caught up to them. They were doing so good. They were inspired. They were inspiring so many people to start YouTube. And we all found some connection with them, right? And after a while, right, they were even, one of them was encouraging you to quit your job and do YouTube full time. And the same person who was telling us to quit YouTube, if you're over 40 and quit YouTube, I mean, not quit YouTube, quit your 9-to-5 job and do YouTube full time. That person right now is actually on YouTube begging for money every single day. That person is up here telling people that you're getting evicted, that their vehicle is gonna be repossessed, and all these different things. So we gotta be careful of what we put out here and how you're leading people and how you're giving encouragement. We have to be careful. So, Big Trick, I'm saying this to say, you know, the things that you put out here, we just have to be selective of your information, what you're putting out here, because sometimes they could be used against you. All right? Water down your ideas. I agree with that, Fiona. Absolutely. Okay. The dark truth about YouTube, it's not an overnight. It's not an overnight success with YouTube. YouTube takes time, okay? So you gotta just give the algorithm some time. And guess what? The money, you're not gonna make a lot of money with YouTube in the beginning. That's the dark truth. Yes, you can have 10,000 views. It still don't mean nothing. You're not going to make a lot of money in the beginning. So I want you to know that. Don't let anyone trick you to think, okay, well, you know what? Let me come up on YouTube. I'm going to make 10. And here's the thing. I see this over and over and over. I've seen this pattern behavior of people who they come and they start YouTube and they did their first 5, 10 videos. And guess what happened, y'all? They were hype in the beginning. They had all these vision, ideas, and mission. Create 10 videos. And guess what? After the 10 videos, that's it. Because they thought they can come and skip the ones who have been here doing it for a while. It don't work like that. And that's the dark side of YouTube. Fiona said, hate seeing people begging. If you are selling something, people will support you. Absolutely, Sonia. Phonia. I agree to that. Stop with the begging. It's a turn off. Do you sponsor approach you? Yes, so sponsorship, yes, they approach me, but I don't take every sponsor. And 3-4 months ago, I had a sponsor that wanted to, the product that they had, I guess they were trying to get me to put on a certain things, and there's certain garment that I don't want to, like if it's dresses or like a full body con dress or like a blazer or something to that nature. Yes. If it's like healing, like I had 2 so far, right? But I didn't take it because I didn't feel like it was in alignment with me. But over time, I know more will come. And then I still have to be careful because there's a lot of people out here who are claiming for giving you opportunities for sponsorship. And one, you're stealing your channel. This happened to this lady. I forgot her name. She had a sponsorship. It was an email. She read it. She agreed upon it. And they sent her a link for her to click the link to sign up. and I think submit the offer, and before you know it, she couldn't log back into her channel. They stole her channel and all of that good stuff. But for this channel, Phonia, only had 2 sponsorships so far, but I didn't take any because I felt like it just wasn't in alignment with me. Can you guys see me? Because I don't know, it's stuck on my side here. All right. All right, so another dark truth about YouTube, it's a slow grind. All right, you won't have it all together in the beginning. I just want to put that out there. You won't have it all together. It's definitely like a learning curve for you. When it comes down to your messaging, when it comes down to your title, when it comes down to your deliverable, you know, you won't get it right. So it's definitely a slow grind, slow growth. Is going to take some time, but it's all a mindset shift. Okay, YouTube is a mindset shift. Okay, so you just have to plug it in your mind that, listen, this is new to me. Even though I'm watching, you should only watch YouTube creators for inspiration, right? Inspiration and awareness, not for comparison. No comparison, just inspiration, awareness, and so that you can know the difference on what you should do or what you should not do, but no comparison, because comparison is definitely going to kill your growth, and we don't want that. For me, I'm okay with the process because I've had my fair share experience with it. What means a good title? Hold on, let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to read the yes you can. What means a good? Okay, when I say good title, mean like a good. Okay, so if a video has copyright under it, what does that mean? It simply means that it's someone else's content, right? Or someone allow you to use it with permission. Copyright is something that someone else's own that you're using, but again, sometimes they have different policy with it. Good titling is when you're using something that is searchable in the algorithm, right? And when you're using title, it's good to look up search engine optimization so you know what words to use. And these words that you use in your title, what makes a good title pop? Okay, what makes a good... Okay, so this is things that I've been testing. Whenever there's a lot of trending titles out there, I like to pull the keywords from it just because I know that it's hot, it's trending, and I'll use those words and then I'll, twist it, put a twist to it. So good titling is when, hi Nina, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you. All is well, all is well. Go ahead for me and double tap as you're coming in. So what should I do? Okay, so you can go in Google Trend, and you can also search up. If there's something that you want to talk about, Phonia, just go inside the search bar within the YouTube and type it in. And when you type in that particular keyword, you're going to see a lot of other videos come up. How to know if you should use it now? For the last, any videos between the last 6 months and current are good titles to use. As long as if you see those titles in the 1,000, 50,000, 30,000. But how to know when to use it? You can click the profile of the person and see how many subscribers. If there's a subscriber that has maybe like 100,000 views and you're just starting your channel, It doesn't make sense to compete against someone who already have 100,000 views and trying to use your keywords to level up in the algorithm. That won't work. You have to find someone that has maybe about 3,000, 5,000 subscribers with the same title. So if their videos is getting like over 20,000 views in 30, then you can risk using their keywords, put your twist on it and use it. That'll help to boost you a little in the algorithm. I don't know how the metric system works, but I've seen this over and over and I have done it. Like whenever I'm looking up a title and I want to use it, I won't really try to match myself up with someone who already have 100,000 subscribers. I try to do with the low creators so that I can balance out with them until when I start getting more views, then it'll push me up another layer. You understand where I'm coming from? If you understand what I'm trying to say, type me a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. Hey Lamont, happy Saturday, my friend. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Nina, thank you, thank you. So you understand where I'm coming from, Fiona? Let me know. I want to make sure that you get it. If you're brand new and you're trying to level up with your title, you can search it up and use other creators' title, but not word for word. You're copying the keywords, but you're putting your own twist to it. Does that make sense? Let me know if you're able to, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Nina, you're such a supporter, Nina. Thank you. Lamont, how are you? Happy Saturday. How's everything going on with you? How is the family doing? Check in, Lamont. So Fiona, you understand, right? Yes. So that's what you do. So let me give you a prime example. Let me give you a prime example. Let's say the title of this topic is the ugly truth of YouTube, right? Now, since I want to talk about this, I would go in the search engine, the search bar in YouTube, and I would type the ugly truth of YouTube. And I'm pretty sure that once I type in those keywords, a lot of other videos are going to populate. Now, when those videos populate, I'm going to go in and I'm going to click to see how many subscribers those individuals have. Because if there's one in there that has 50,000 views and 50,000 subscribers and their views is 100,000 views, and I went in to use their, tweaking their title, it's not going to be effective for me. However, if I find someone that has maybe 5,000 subscribers, but they're getting 30,000 views on that title, then I can use it. Because at least I'm able to level in with a small creator. Like YouTube will push me in there. They'll categorize it somewhere in there. So that would be able to elevate me. YouTube will push it to others. And so it'll, put me in a position to gain more views, as opposed to the one who has 100,000 views. No way. YouTube is not going to push me from here to up there. It's not going to work. So how do you take your time to grow and to get up there? You have to put yourself with the small creators, and once you compete with them and YouTube start to see that, boom, you're getting more views and it continues to goes up, then guess what? It's keep gonna rise you on another layer until you reach where you want to go with the top creators. That's just how it is in the metric system. Okay, let's see here. Makes sense. Yep. All right. So I just want y'all to understand there's the ugly side to YouTube, okay? And it's not for the weak. I always say it. It's not for the weak, but you can do it as long as you switch your mindset, as long as you're going to still write it out. No matter what, you're going to write it out. Good or bad, you're going to write it out. Okay? All right. So let me tell you, for me, I'm a mom of 4. And I feel like my life is always like, things don't come to me easily. I always have to work for it. That's how I personally feel. So everything for me that I do, I start from scratch. Okay? Um, and so for YouTube, I had to learn all of this by myself. It takes time. I consume, you know, and I just feel like I'm working like everybody else. So for me, it's a slow grind. And I don't mind doing it because I know in the end results, the same here. When you say the same here, what are you referring to, Lamont? Oh, when you say nothing comes easy, you gotta work for it. Is that what you're referring to? Cause I said a lot, so I was just trying to find out what you meant. But yeah, for me, it don't come easy for me. Everything I gotta work for. Okay, yeah, everything I gotta work for. Mhm. It don't come easy. I gotta put in the work, sweat, tears, sleepless night. Just yeah. Mhm. Not to mention no inheritance, no handouts. So everything for me, building from scratch. And I'm okay, you know, at one I used to think about it a lot, like why my family wasn't lucky to do this, to have that, because I got so much potential. When I thought about it, I can't cry over spilled milk. And if they don't have it, they just don't have it. I just got to move on and learn to build my own and learn to wake up and thrive on my own and to try. You know, and I want my kids to see that side of me, like all the things that I have tried and everything that I'm doing, you know, in a positive way. Also, I have to teach them, not because when you want certain things, it doesn't mean to stood low for it, or you know, make people treat you a certain way or degrade yourself. No, you got to still hold your head up high and work for it and get through it, right? So yeah, it's a lot. But anyway, I know I'm kind of off topic on this. But again, people think it's easy. They think YouTube is a easy, you know, it's an easy platform. It's just not. Just get up and try. Let me see who this just tapped in. For those who just came in, go ahead for me and double tap, okay? Laurent, thanks for being here. Just get up and try, man. That's love. Yeah, so I just have to keep going. Yep. Can anyone like relate to what I'm saying? This doesn't have to mean YouTube either. This means like life overall. Like some people are lucky while some aren't lucky. Some people got to just start from scratch. Right? So because I know that, and I know that's been my journey for a while, I don't let it bother me anymore. I just know it simply means that I just have to work twice as hard. For anything I want in life, I have to work twice as hard. And that's just it. But YouTube is one of them that I won't give up on YouTube. My sweat, my tears, well, I wouldn't say tears because I don't cry over YouTube, but my sweat, my work, you know, every video that I post up here, I just believe that it's going to work for me, right? I don't know whether that be 6 months to 1 year to 5 years. I don't care how long it takes. I just know that I won't give up here. I will continue to wake up and thrive daily and continue to push these videos because I know somebody's going to find it. Heartily, yes. Let's not give up on this. We already see the example. We already see many people up here who made it. Another thing I want to talk about, the ugly side of YouTube. YouTube will give us, okay, when one video go micro viral or viral, we get this big check, right? And the dark side about it is that in the back of our head, we feel like the money's going to be the same. And a lot of creators, they make a lot of money, but they consistently think that it's always going to be like that every month. So what happened? They miss what's the perfect word? Money management is horrible. They blew up this money and thinking that it's going to be an upswing, like YouTube was going to be permanent income. And we got to be careful. So for us here, like for me, I've made a couple thousands of YouTube. Thank God for that, and I appreciate it. But I'm always reminded that whenever I make a big thing, I'm not gonna be squandering. I'm not gonna spend I be seeing other people do, and then blow it and come back up here and come telling us these sad stories. I'm not about to do that. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm practicing proper money management when it comes down to YouTube. And that's the dark side about it. The money isn't consistent. 1 month you make a couple thousand, and then in the following month you make $2. How the money management is definitely an issue with so many people. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I hear the story over and over and over. And this is because money management is horrible. So we got to know how to plan accordingly when it comes down to YouTube. Okay? But the ugly side of it is a slow grind. It's a passive way. It's not an active income. YouTube is not active. And when I say active, weekly, it's a month to month. So we got to treat it that way. So you're going to work on the forefront. You're going to put in your work, but when your income comes in, always look at it like it's a passive way of making money. That is your real estate. Passive income for sure. Yes, absolutely. For some though, I mean, if you're able to make your videos, Nina, okay, Nina, take care, bye. Thank you for your support, okay? I appreciate you, Nina. Appreciate you. Listen, Nina and we speak different languages, but Nina is a true supporter at heart. Thank you, Nina. Bye. It's a slow grind, but again, some people make tons of money on YouTube. In fact, millions, and they're able to break it down. But when that's starting to happen, then that's a different ball game all by itself. But if you're making a couple hundred thousands or whatever, and you're not established yet, don't go be spending like that. I keep hearing these stories over and over. So, again, like I said, nobody talks about those things, but yes, I'm talking about it. Like, I didn't want to call no name hardly, but you're absolutely right. My God. And, I love these creators. I still do, but unfortunately, miss money management and, not being transparent with your viewers too. That's another thing too. Those things will come back and bite you in the butt, telling people to quit their job. So unethical. So unethical. And coming up here and then begging people for money, degrading your reality. I mean, we all have a reality. We don't have what I'm drinking. Oh, it's Sprite. It's from McDonald's. I have bought my kids some lunch, and I'm just drinking the Sprite. Yep. I just made a video on that. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I will check it out. Thank you for the encouragement going back to work. Okay, no problem, Fiona. Appreciate you so much for being here, okay? Take care. Be blessed. All right. Lamont. Yeah. Sprite. So, I'm telling you, man. Just because you know, heartily happy just because they were making thousands of dollars. You know, it just, it got in here and their heads swollen so big just because they were making thousands of dollars, boasting, bragging. And listen, don't get me wrong now, because honestly to God, I'm so happy for them. Please, I was happy for them because I used to watch them night and day because I was so happy for them. But then you make these thousands of dollars and other people's situation and circumstances aren't the same like theirs at the time. And you telling people to quit their job to be on YouTube full time, to now those same people is now up here on YouTube telling people that they're about to get evicted and begging. Oh, make it make sense. Hey, Big Rome, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Go ahead for me and double tap as you're coming in so you could push out this video. How was your first day? It was good. It was good. It's been very hectic because I'm kind of like moving around, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. The point is, I'm back to getting to the bag. Now, we already know that the 9-to-5 job is the active income, but, you know, it takes care of the bills and stuff like that. But I just want my YouTube to pick up, right? Like, I just want my YouTube to pick up. That's just what it is for me now. Like, I'm back to work, so that's coming in. I want to just make sure that the active, the passive way, and I want to make sure that I'm also delivering. So you remember I told you, Lamont, that I found out about my channel, like where my channel was growing, how it's growing, how it's performing. So I'm working on that right now, using reverse engineer, you know, created more of long forms as opposed to the YouTube shorts. And a lot of people have been reaching out to me about my shorts, right? And you know, I feel bad. I feel bad that I'm not posting as much shorts because they look out for me with my shorts. My shorts motivate them, but I gotta do what is profitable to me. You know, I've been putting out a lot of work. I've been grinding, you know, so I feel like I should eat the fruits of my labor in the best way possible. You know what I mean? Get into the bag, right? So that's where we're at, but I'm grateful. I'm not complaining at all. God is good. Yes, Big Roms, I appreciate you for being here. I know that you are a new subscriber as well. You acknowledged that the other day on one of my videos, so appreciate you. And also, I'm happy to have you here for the first time on this live. Now, with my live videos, this is how you're able to engage with me more here. This is what you're able to, you know, subconsciously, I think on topics, on title, I think about reality of life, and sometimes I'll just come here, we'll talk about it, we'll have discussion. And I have a lot of people inside my community that tap in with me. My life isn't, I don't have a lot of people on my life, but from day to day, we have different types. And to me, it doesn't really matter. What counts to me is the fact that I'm not here by myself. That's the great news. We still have people that come up here, show up, and you know, share love with me and things of that nature. So I'm happy for that. We got quintuplet. Did I pronounce that right? Can I just say Quint? Because I don't know. I don't want to mispronounce your name. Okay. But I do appreciate you for being here. Welcome to my community. Enough love, welcome. Today we're talking about the ugly truth of YouTube. Listen, if you're brand new here, please, I would love for you to subscribe. Welcome to this community. I would love for you to give this this live streaming a thumbs up, as YouTube would help to push it out. The more like I have is the more they'll push it up in the algorithm. So let that be your support of me today, okay? family fun. God is good. Yes, Lamont. I am not complaining at all. You know me already. I don't complain. I just give thanks. If you hear me complain, it's probably about YouTube. But I don't complain. I'm grateful. So that's what I was. That I think that's all I had to say. The ugly side of YouTube is that you've got to put in the time. Okay, you've got to put in the labor with YouTube. Okay, you will have self doubt. I'm telling you all the possibilities so that you can mitigate of you doing that. Okay. Yes, self doubt is going to come to the equation. Yes, you may compare yourself with others, but comparison will kill your growth. Okay, the only thing you should do when you go to creators channel and you're observing and assessing, the only thing you should do really is to be inspired and become aware of what are the possibilities, but no comparison, because comparison is going to kill your growth. Just know that with YouTube it comes with time. Timing is everything. It's a slow grind. Your videos has to build up, like, you know, it's like a library, right? The more books you have, the more videos you have, is the more they'll push it out, and they'll push it out to the audience so that they can find your content and consume it. But YouTube is not for the weak, and no matter what, you still have to keep growing. Even when you're not seeing the views, even when you're not seeing the likes. Let me see. One serious thing that I'm noticing, people always say like, share, and subscribe, but most of them asking don't do the same. That is absolutely true. They don't support either. For me, I mean, I have a couple thousand subscribers, but I am supportive. The only thing for me is that I'm stretched. I may not be on everybody's channel every day, but I tune in, I watch a video, I drop my receipts, and my receipts are always congruent. When I say congruent, meaning like it's relatable to the video. I'm not going to come up here to type on anybody's videos talking about, oh, I watch ads or nice. I'm not doing that. I want to make sure I can listen thoroughly on your video and comment based on the content of your videos. That is true support. That is real support right there. Oh, definitely. Listen, I will forever. A lot of people say too sometimes. They be like, oh, you comment on my stuff, like whatever it is. I'm not going to leave you dry. I don't do that. Because I feel like the more that I engage is the more that it builds trust inside my community. And I'm big on that. Trust is a must. When you build trust, it makes anybody else want to do more with you, whether that be supporting you, whether that be, I just feel like if you're building a community, the least you need to do is to be interactive with them. And I'm big on that. So I may not like reply immediately, but I will reply because I'm building a community and I feel like engagement is powerful. It brings people to your life. It makes people share your content. You know what I mean? So it's all about putting in the work. Gotta put in the work. Oh, it's mommy. Hold. It's mommy. Mommy's here. He's sleeping. He was sleeping. Mommy's here. Come. Hold on, guys. Let me go grab him real quick. Hold on. Where are you from? So, are you referring nationality or like in the country? What kind of quick nap was that? But I'm from Jamaica. Let me tell you, you hear the accent. I'm from the islands. But I'm based in Florida, okay? Okay, so you're watching me from Nigeria. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you for tuning in from Nigeria. Appreciate you. So, once my baby is up, you know what time it is, right? You're gonna tell him to thumbs up. You're not gonna tell him to thumbs up. Say subscribe. You're not gonna do that? He just woke up. All right, the boss man is in. Yes, he's in the building, but it's time to go. Cause if I'm in the building for too long, he gonna mash up the building. He gonna mash up the live. He gonna come and knock down the iPad. Then he's gonna be all over me and all those other things. So it's time for me to go. But y'all, listen. I hope this video, this live stream, finds you well. I hope that you have learned something from this. And from time to time, I'll hop on here. And you know, I talk about these things because I want you to be aware and also have an expectation, right? Let's not limit ourselves. And yes, you know, you can also be realistic. Lamont, thank you. I appreciate you for this donation. Thank you, Lamont. You've always been a blessing inside my community. So I appreciate you. Yes, so see, I was trying to see if I can get to 20 likes. But we got Barry walking exercise. Thank you, Barry, for tuning in. I appreciate you. Listen, y'all some true supporters. Been rocking with me for a minute now. And thank God I don't have to come up here. You know, I'm happy that I can come and just be transparent and be myself, because a lot of people aren't themselves. They come up here and it's another side, and we're not even gonna get into that. But at least I can come up here and be myself, and you're gonna get it on all sides of the spectrum. Nothing more, nothing less, you know. And you know, I try not to, like, I don't act like I have it all together either. You would never see me come up here bragging and boasting. I'm not gonna do that. And even if I may come up here and say, well, you know what, I made this and I made that, it's not a brag and boast, and I don't do that. But let's just say if I'm referring to like one video, my video is just informing you, it's making you aware of the possibilities, but it's never to brag and boast. None of that. We don't do that up here. My life ain't easy, okay? But guess what? I'm thankful for all that God has blessed me with, and I'm getting by. And because I'm getting by, you know, I'm grateful. And if today isn't good, I'm still grateful. If tomorrow is good, I'm grateful, right? I've learned to be just grateful for everything. He still wants to sleep. Well, if he's sleeping, I'm just gonna stay like this then, because obviously I thought that was, yeah, Nina she's a blessing. Yep, that's true. You know what, Barry, I was saying earlier that I don't even know the conversation. Like Nina, she speaks another language, but she's so supportive. Hey Jay Brown, thank you for being here. Thank you for being on this live. Appreciate you, Jay Brown. What's for dinner? Actually, I don't even have no dinner. This morning, Lamont, I made me some porridge because he loves porridge, and I just boiled 2 eggs this morning. And but I think I'm gonna make some fried dumpling. And I'm gonna cook it up with, I don't even know what I'm gonna cook it up with, but my kids be feeling, they just love like fried dumpling from me. But tomorrow though, tomorrow I'm gonna cook some ribs and rice and peas with macaroni and salad. So that I'm gonna do tomorrow. But for today, maybe just a fried dumpling, and maybe I'll cook it up with maybe saltfish or maybe sardine, or it could be with sachets. Like I cook it up with vegetables and stuff like that. They've been asking for it, so yeah. Let me see here. Okay, Barry, you're gonna call me later? Okay, that's fine. Y'all, Barry walking exercise. We live like literally maybe like 5, 7 minutes away. And I don't know if you tune in with Barry walking exercise. He speak on motivations and exercise, health and wellness. So check him out as well. You should check out Barry. Lamont, I know that you're not, wait, I can't put you as a hold on. Lamont, I know that you're not a creator, but I'm still gonna give you a wrench. So if you want to connect with anyone else, you have the option to do so. Hold on, let me see if I could do that right now. Hold on. Oh, okay, it's not. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put you as a moderator so you can check in with anyone else if you wanna support them as well. Yep. So what's for dinner though? What's for dinner? Anyone cooking up later, or you just gonna eat out? On Fridays we usually eat out, and I usually cook too on Saturdays, but today wasn't one of the days because I don't know if I told you yesterday on my live yesterday. I told you guys that I was busy in the morning. I had to go to church to run the streaming service, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be in church again. And then I have some photos to do for the department head, so I'll be doing that. So this weekend is a little busy for me, but pork chops today. Okay, cool. What you gonna eat the pork chops with? Like what you gonna cook it up with? We got King Grayson in the building. Hey King Grayson, how are you? How's everything going? Hope all is well with you. Seems like my likes is going up. We want to get to at least 20 likes before I close out. Even though he's sleeping, I was gonna close the live just because he was up, but he's sleeping. So I'm gonna leave him as is. So what's going on, Grayson? How's everything? Barry, what Liz cooking up there? Quint's family. I gotta check out your content. Okay, so I can't complain. I'm blessed by the best. Absolutely. There you go. Broccoli and mashed potatoes. Okay, sounds good. Man, listen, I keep saying I wish if there was a thing where you can email the food, and once I receive it, it manifests into real food. Because trust me, I would end do good with some of that right now, Lamont. Had to stop by and support. Appreciate you always, King Grayson, okay? I haven't gotten to your channel yet, even though I was over there a couple weeks ago. I haven't gotten there yet because I'm spread all over. Like I'm trying to support other small creators. So just give me some time. I'll be over there. But I do appreciate you for stopping by, okay? Enough love and respect. Big up yourself. All right? Yes, yes, definitely. Definitely. But y'all, I need to take a nap though, cause I've been up from since 6 this morning. Yes, same to you, Grayson. Same to you. All right, y'all. So I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put him down, and I'm gonna see if I can take a nap myself to come back out here. I know a few of you are going live. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know a few of you guys are going live, and I want to check in back later. I know. Let's see. We got. I know. What's her name again? We got Simone that is going live. I think we have Victoria going live. I have a few people who are going live today. So yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap, and that's enough. Listen, these live, it be making me feel like I don't have to go anywhere, cause I'm always finding something to do. It's life becoming very addictive. But listen, y'all, I gotta go. Why am I at 17? Like, can I at least get a? I need 3 more likes before I close off this live. Come on, y'all. 3 more. Okay, we're at 18. I need 2 more likes. I need this to pop to 20 likes before we close out. If I don't ask for nothing, I'm going to ask for this, okay? For those who have not yet liked this live, go ahead for me and double tap. Come on, let's run it up. I need to get to 20 before we close out. Can I get my sleep? We got Budget Bliss. Thank you, Budget Bliss. Budget Bliss, you come when I'm almost getting ready to leave. But appreciate you for being here, okay? Go ahead for me and double tap as you guys are coming in. I need to get to 20 likes before I close out. Come on, run up those likes, y'all. Still at 18, so I guess I'm gonna wait. I have to wait. Right? I don't get notification as I was just showing. Oh, okay, I see. You know, that be happening to me too. Like, there's certain people I subscribe to, but for some reason I'm not getting their notification. And so when they go live, I'm not aware, and then it just seems like I'm not being supportive. But hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and make you a mod too, Bliss, Budget Bliss, so I can let me see if my notification is on for you as well, because let me see. Look, you see, look for you. Look at this. My notification is on, but I still don't get anything from you. I have 19 now. Let's see. It says on my side, it says 18 still, Lamont. Okay. All right. I get, okay. Now I see 19. All right. We need one more person. Come on, run it up, run it up. One more person. Lamont, you're probably saying this girl is stubborn, right? No, we want to get to it, because let me tell you what I'm learning about this life, Lamont. They said you can't teach what you don't know, right? But I know this for a fact, so I'm saying it. So I noticed if I go like for half hour with YouTube, and if I go half hour, they don't push my content. But then when I go for 1 hour, it pushes it. And when I get like anywhere between like those likes, 20 or so, it definitely push it over to like 100 or 200. It just all depends. But if I don't like, they be acting funny. Okay, Budget Bliss, yes. Yeah, you can try that. And then I'm not gonna do it the same time either, because YouTube be acting weird, you know what I mean? So if you do that, then maybe tomorrow also I'll do the same thing and see if it'll populate. But sometimes YouTube be acting up, y'all. I got to 20. You have 20? Okay, thank you. Did you make that magic happen, Lamont? Lamont, did you give me that 20? That 20 like seemed like it came from Lamont. The 20 likes, a little bit. Okay, okay, okay. Well, it's time for me to go. I see the 20 likes. Listen, y'all. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Who? Oh, this is Basil. See, I'm getting ready to close out. Good afternoon, everyone. Live mini deco. That's good, Basil. I was just about to close out. Basil, was that you who gave me the 20 likes? Because I was supposed to go like 5 minutes ago, and I was stuck on 17 likes, and then now I'm at 20. So was that you, Basil? And I'm glad you're having a great day. For me, it's that's you. Okay, okay, okay. See, so we was waiting on Basil to come in. All right. Little man here, I thought he was gonna be up, so I was getting ready to close my live about 10 minutes ago. But he can't, well, 10, 20 minutes ago. Now he's here. He fell asleep. And I'm about to go sleep with him right now. Yeah, I'm about to put him on his side, put him on the, and then I'm gonna go take a nap so I can get up and cook up some fried dumpling and some, I don't know what type of fish or sardine I'm gonna do it with. And then I'm gonna check in some live. Are you going live today, Budget Bliss? But that's what I'm about to do. And if you're interested in Basil, today I was talking about the ugly side of YouTube, so you can watch it. No? Okay. About to do the same. Okay, okay. All right. So listen, y'all, I got to go. It's always a pleasure to be here interacting with you guys. I love you guys so much. And listen, I really do appreciate you guys for interacting with me inside my community. It means a lot to me. Every video you click, it really means a lot to me, because I've been working hard, and you know, you could be doing other things. You could be consuming other creators' videos, but you choose mine, and for that I appreciate you. Okay, I just got up from a nap about an hour ago. Now I'll watch it. Okay, awesome. All right, Basil, so just let me know your feedback, okay? And I'm about to go now because I don't want him to wake up and then I'm about to go to sleep. That's gonna make me miserable, so I'm gonna go now. All right, y'all, love you guys. Take care. Be blessed. Bye bye.